You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature.
Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. Thanks for stopping by today. Exciting day because I check out another vintage toy for you. This one's pretty cool, so hang in there. You might appreciate it once you see it actually running because it's an engine that runs on air. The Air Jammer Cycle Scrammer from Tomy. Now this one here was called the Road Rammer. There was also a Bug Scrambler, which looks like a Volkswagen Bug, which I don't have. Now this one, which I'll move off to the side for now, these and this were all in a bin day. And since then, I have gotten this and thought, well, this would be a good time to learn more about them, and I show you how they work, and you can hear the engine roar. You can run this cycle without a care, because it doesn't run on gas. It runs on air. That's pretty neat. And that's the same there. This side's the same. Let's see what it says here. Air Jammer Cycle Scrammer. This cycle doesn't need any gasoline. It jumps in the air and is fast, fun, and clean. Number 5 to something. Alright, let's see here. Here, I will zoom in. Now, you'll notice here, this one has a clear chamber. There's other versions of these that are far more colorful. I'm not sure they were Tomy, though. I'll have to check. That is a clear. This one has black, so I wonder why they changed it. Little more research. Just pump up the engine, pump is included, and Air Jammer Cycle Scrammer revs up with a powerful roar. It runs on 2 wheels, jumps like a real motorcycle, goes on different types of surfaces except gravel or dirt. Probably because it's too bumpy, and it has no messy fuel. It's a gas, because it runs on air. From 1981, number 5007. All right, let's check out what's in the box. Okay, so this is going to be a 2-for video. 1, repair, and 2, check out a cool toy. Okay, so you see this one has the black chamber. And then here is the Air Jammer pump, which is broken, so I'm going to have to fix that. And then there's actually an unused decal sheet or sticker sheet. I'm going to leave that. It's been like that forever, so I think I'm going to keep it. Now look at the tubing. This is the tubing that's broken up. This is what happens. Most of these you see on eBay, this tubing cracks. And it's probably right at the end. Maybe it's from the air pumping in, drying it out, just age, I don't know. But most of them I've seen are correct. Here's the instructions. So, and you know where to put the stickers. Apply seat label to shaded area as indicated. So, okay, so that would go on the seat. This one up here probably. Yep, number 1. They show you all the numbers. Air Jammer has been designed to run on a paved surface only. Do not operate in the dirt. So I'm guessing carpet is also a no-no. Apply chain housing label. Okay, so that's all decals. To begin play, connect the long hose from the air pump to the cycle nozzle as indicated in the diagram. Press the hose firmly into place. Note, do not use any air pump other than the Air Jammer pump provided, as it has been designed to pump just the right amount of air into the air tank to keep the engine running smoothly. Push the pump handle down between 20 and 40 times, depending on how fast you want to race. The more air you pump into the air tank, the faster and farther the cycle will travel. When the air tank is completely full, excess air in the tank will be released by the safety valve, giving a hissing sound each time you pump. The safety valve will prevent the air tank from overfilling. Should the hissing sound occur when you begin pumping, check to see that all hoses are attached securely. If hissing continues, lift cycle and turn the back wheel slightly, set cycle back down, and try pumping again. To start the cycle, disconnect the hose from the nozzle after pumping, set Air Jammer down in the direction you want to go, then give it a little push. You can even make it jump like a real motorcycle. The way it takes off, you'd think it was powered by jet fuel rather than air. Note, be careful not to let dirt or sand enter the air pump or nozzle. If dirt is pumped into the engine, it may keep it from working properly. Okay, I think we've read it all. But the problem is this pump. Now I could use this pump just to show you real quick. I know you're all curious. And this thing's pretty cool. So you put it in here, right? And then you pump 20 or 30 times. Now there should not be any air in there. Okay, there we go. It's not a tight squeeze either. So let's just go. We'll count together. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Got a little harder, so we know it's holding air correctly. Now watch this in the direction you want it to go. Oh, that was sad. Let's do that again. I think air is going in there. Maybe it wasn't enough. We'll see. I felt pressure, so let's do it more. That was about 30. Did you hear that squeak? Let's see. We want to go this way. Ooh, there we go. All right, so that worked pretty good. I'll tell you what, let me just try this yellow one, this other one, and see if it's the same thing. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 9, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Let's see if this one's any better. Now, you go this way. We wanted to see it. Ooh, did you hear that? That is pretty cool. All right, I'll tell you what. Since this one goes with this, and I promised you some repair, let me come back and show you how I had to get these tubes out. Okay, so here we go. What's going on here? All right, this tubing is a replacement tubing, which is really close to this one. It is, I will show you. Well, there is the hardness. I don't know if that means anything, but it's a softer tubing. 1/16 of an inch inner diameter by 1/8 of an inch outer diameter. And this is pretty close, and it's flexible too. This one here is flexible, but there are places that it's brittle. It's cracked like that, see? So that's why these just break, and they're no good. All right, so how do you get this out? Well, I first tried to just take a snub nose pliers or a handy pliers, and you can get it to a certain point, but well, let's get this out of the way. I found the best way, since we're using an 1/8 of an inch tubing, is to take a drill bit like this and slowly work it in. Now, you don't want to disturb the black, but you see it's all the way in there, and it's been hardened, and it's hard to get out. So you just got to kind of hand drill it. I guess you could take a drill to it if you're very careful and take your time, but you got to keep just pushing and digging out that dried up tubing, and it'll eventually all pull out. Now, I have not tried this on the actual car, just the pump. And then once you think you've gotten enough out, then your other tube should, for the most part, go in. Now, it was a little loose, like a fraction. So I ended up putting a little Teflon tape on it just to kind of finalize it. All right, so this is what I did to clean this out. I got to really get in there. Okay. I think I need to do a little bit more. Okay, not enough. So just keep working it. I'll tell you, when I get it cleaned out, I will come back. And I also took just a regular little Phillips screwdriver, and I was able to break out more of it that way too. So it's just by trial and error I finally was able to break through. And it took some time on that other one. So I will just keep working at it. I will come back when I think it's close. And I think it's close, actually. Ooh, I think that did it. Ooh, that pulled a lot out. Alright, I think we're close. A little bit more. Basically, I'm acting as the drill, right? I guess if you had a little Dremel tool with a smaller bit, you can core this out. Now let's... I feel the air coming out. You know what, actually, this tube is not too bad. Okay, let me see. No, gotta keep working it. Gotta keep working it. A little bit more. It actually goes in pretty far. Let me do this. I will come back when I think I have this cleaned out. I just wanted to show you what I did to fix it, so I'll be right back. All right, so this actual tubing, the original tubing, would actually work. Let me just cut off a little bit more. It's a little dry here. I always like to keep the original, but let me just see. Okay, see how that slid in there quite far? Let's see if it pumps up this one here. I gotta figure out why that other one, maybe just time and use it. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 39, 40. I didn't hear a release. Let's see if we hear that release. Okay. Wasn't as good of a pump as the last time. Here we go. Okay, all right. So that did work. Now, how to fix this one? The same way. Oh, here's the Teflon tape. So what I did was I took a tiny, tiny piece of Teflon tape. I will just show you. Not that one. Let's take this tubing now. It should slide into too far, but it's just a hair loose. So I took a little bit of this Teflon tape and then I put it around the end. Now, could I find the exact tubing? Yeah, probably. But it will take some time. Okay, and then I just did this. I twisted it in. Maybe a little less Teflon the next time. But now that's in. Let's see if the super long tube pumps it up. Just for reference. Ooh, it pressured itself out. Let's see. Okay, so that does work. Now, same thing here, except now there are 4 holes that need to be cleaned out. So let me work on those and then come back because I want to see this one run. Right now it will not run. Where's the air tube filler? It's on the back here. So the air is coming in here. So this one comes in, should go to the pump. This one should probably go to the motor. It's the air coming back. All right, let me get these cleaned out. I think I'm going to have to snap off this frame. I will see. Let me come back. Actually, I think I'm going to leave a little bit in there because it seems to make a little thicker wall there. I think that's good. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this one goes to there. Let me just try it. Let me put this with the Teflon tape because it seems like this one, actually, it's too tight, I think. Let's just take this Teflon tape off and see if it goes in here. It fits pretty good in there. Okay, so let's cut this like this. Might be too long, but I'm just testing now. I want to see if it works before I make it perfect. Okay, I might need to make some adjustments there. And then this one goes into here, I think. I'll have to look at some photos. I don't know. I don't have the box. And let's just make it longer so that I can manipulate it this way. Okay. All right. I'm going to clean up, come back, and we'll give this one a test. I think I want to get a tweezers and get these tubes in there a little bit better. I'll be right back. All right, test one. Now, I did have to end up using the drill just a little carefully. Let's just see if the tubes hold. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we know that one is not going to hold. Trial and error. Trial and error. Yeah, it could just be I need just a tiny bit. Let's try one more time, then I think I'm going to have to add a little bit to that. They sure didn't make it easy with these toys. Okay, that was 17 and it's not enough, but let's just see if there's anything still in there. It's all out. Okay, so it's all out. Got a little piece of Teflon tape on that one. Trial and error, trial and error. You know, if it doesn't work the first time, you know I always keep trying different things to get it to work. I guess you could also use like a really nice soft electrical type tape. I don't know if that's any better or any worse. Let's see. It seems to be holding better. I think it's more of a fine tuning, so I might have to do that off camera to get it just right. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's see if we get anything. Ooh, okay, so 20 worked. Ooh, so now we broke here. All right. Let me adjust them all, and then I will come back when I think I have it just right. But you see what I'm doing. The main thing is that you're seeing what I'm doing. So if you're in this situation, you can follow right along and hopefully get it to work. I'll be right back. Okay, so I found that if I took tweezers and then I took just a little bit less of the Teflon tape, and I was able to push it in pretty far, and I got 30 pumps a few times with no problems. Let's just see. Of course, now the camera's running. There's 30. Ooh, I heard something go there. Ooh, it was taking off. Aha. So that will work. All right. Let me just clean up my tabletop here now that I've got that. That's good. I just wanted to get it at least running again so we can see. Oh, that was 34, 35. So it looks like the maximum pressure I have is 30. Let me try one more time. But oh, look at that. See, this one just broke off. Ooh. Put it right back in. Okay. Well, let me clean up, come back. I'll get that one set and we'll race them across. Okay, I am back after much trial and error. I figured out the best thing for this tubing. The tape was just a little too thick, believe it or not. The tubing is so close that I just put a tiny little dab of hot glue around each one, and it worked fine, and it peels off real easy, so I was not too worried about the actual hurting of the toy. But I'm noticing now that this one here, which doesn't get glued in, needs to be pressed in pretty hard. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, so it's holding there pretty good. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Let's see what we have. I'm just going to bring it a little closer to the camera. That is so cool. There's like a little piston that goes up and down. And then I noticed this one here, after looking at it with this one, that it's missing the front rubber piece. So that one, now let's try this one more time. I just want to shoot this across the table. I think this is the one that was in the box, and it's not working as good. Ooh, it actually feels like it's already pumped up. Let's see. Let's just shoot it across the table. Let's see how fast it really goes. Now I'm just gonna. Now it's got a little turning on the front, but I'll just shoot it across. Here we go. Okay, so that was the one that was in the box. I'm guessing that I don't know, maybe it just needs a little lubrication or something. I'm not sure. Let's try this one. I'm pretty sure I pumped this up too. But let's just double check. This is the best working one. It makes a little like squeaky sound when it's maxed out. Let's see if I can get it to do it. Oh, well, that was one way to do it. Pressure, pop. Here we go. This one works the best. Ooh, it actually flipped. All right, so once it does that, there was a lot more. Okay, this is the one. Now to show this adequately, it'd have to be on the ground outside, but I have too much snow. Ooh, did you see it? This just broke. There. Now when I find the exact tubing that works perfectly, I will figure it out. Yeah, pressure really makes that pop. Alright, one more here. Right there. That's the sound. That's the releasing the safety pressure for air. Here we go. Ooh. Yeah, I gotta show this like a long round. Maybe I could do it here. Let me do that. Alright, besides the fact noticing that my floor needs a good cleaning, which was in the works this week anyway, now I need to step that up. Here we go. I am underneath the tripod here, so I'm going to just go straight through the tripod. Here we go. Let's just see how it goes. Alright, so it does travel pretty far. That was about 8 feet. Alright, so here's the yellow one. This is about 30 pumps. I'm going to try to go on a little angle now, next to that one light in the top left corner, and see if we can get it to go further. Here we go. Oh yeah, alright, here's the little red car. Oh yeah, so I figured they would go at least 20 feet. Okay, not much more I could do there, although I would love to show you on a nice flat open area. I can't this video, but you never know, I might come back to it. But I did want to do a couple more, just quick, check out the motor and listen. I'm going to hold this one up so you can hear it. It sounds like a real little like mini bike kind of motorcycle, doesn't it? Let's just see. I think that's enough. I wasn't even counting. Anybody counting? All right, here we go. You ready? I don't know. That just is really cool to me. Let's see if we can do this one again. And then I'll give you a couple more looks. But I think that wraps it up. I think you get a good idea of what the toy does. And if you're looking to fix it, it's an 1/8" outer diameter tubing. And it's definitely finicky. I will say that. Maybe too, if this wasn't as flexible, that could be it. Maybe the flexibility of it makes it harder to push in. Alright, let's see. Let me see if I can get just a direct close-up of the engine so you can see it operating. There we go. Here we go. And how cool is that? Alright. I'd say we've had enough of that. I would say they're pretty cool. What do you think? Let me know in the comment area. I think the next video will probably be my oven. My real meal oven with one of the mixes. We'll see. But I think that's going to be next. And thanks for watching, everybody. Later.
If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
Pick it up.